The pandemic has cost lives, health, and livelihoods. Restrictions on businesses led some to close and left others just barely hanging on.
Now, a local wine shop is suing the governor and the state health officer, saying she had to close her business because of the restrictions placed. News 19's Yvette Sanchez spoke with the firm who's representing the owner and has more.
Uncorked Wine Shop and Tasting Room opened its doors in 2018. Through these doors, people from the area could enjoy wine tasting. But when the pandemic hit in March of 2020, many places like this had to close. And for this local wine shop, they were never able to open these doors again.
It really hurt her ability to make a profit, and eventually she had to go out of business. So here we're trying to stick up. Through this lawsuit, we're trying to make her whole, and we're also trying to stick up for the principle of separation of powers.
Matthew Clark, president for the Center for Law and Liberty, the legal arm of the conservative Alabama Policy Institute, is representing owner Sarah Ann Riccio. When he references separation of powers, he means legislative power, executive power, and judicial power. In the complaint, Riccio says her business lost $55,000 because of the COVID-19 restrictions set in place by the governor and state health officer Dr. Scott Harris. Clark says the main concern of this case is how the state operated from March 2020 through April 2021, driven by decisions made by the executive branch.
If there were going to be shutdowns, the people's representatives who have the power to make the law should have voted on it, because they might have been able to find a way to protect the public safety without, shutting down the business of their constituents.
On March 19th, 2020, Governor Kay Ivey issued an executive order ordering Alabamians to stay at home except for essential activities. Then in an amended order, on April 30th, some businesses were allowed to open, but restaurants, bars, and breweries could only allow takeout, curbside, or delivery. Then those businesses were allowed to open at 50% occupancy at the end of July, with that capacity limit being later removed on November 5th. Clark says their biggest concern wasn't what they had to do to fight the pandemic, but who decided. His main goal is to get Riccio the money back that she lost and win the case, but if they don't,
if they have to rule against us, I'm hoping that either the court itself or at least a handful of justices will go in and say, okay, even though this particular suit loses, they've got a point. There was some real separation of powers problems here, and we have to look carefully at this if an emergency like this ever rises again.
In an interview in December of 2020, Governor Ivey did say she regretted shutting down some businesses and deeming them non-essential. In Huntsville, Yvette Sanchez, News 19.
And News 19 reached out to the state and governor's offices for a statement on the lawsuit. We have yet to receive a response.